I need time away from my kids, yet I struggle with feeling empty when I do have time away from my kids. What's wrong with me? Let's back up a bit. Last week, I decided to hire a babysitter so I could work on my YouTube channel a bit. It needs help, as in videos, because I don't post anymore. All week long, I wrestled with guilt over scheduling 2 hours for me time. I wrestled with feeling like I'm a bad mom for wasting money on a babysitter. The day came, and I tried to cancel 3 times, each time never sending the text message. The hour came. I stress-loaded the kids into the car and drove to my friend's house, whose teenage daughter would be watching my wonderful neurotic angels for 2 hours. I worried all the way there that I was making a big mistake. Becky would miss me. She would cry. She would feel like I'd abandoned her. I was abandoning her. Oh my goodness, she might never get over this. She could get PTSD from me leaving her. What was I doing? Why had I done this? I needed to turn around, but I couldn't cancel 5 minutes before, could I? Who does that? What was wrong with me? Why is this so hard? I got there and left the kids with the babysitter quickly, so Becky wouldn't have to see me stand there and fret over her fretting. Reuben, who is 4, ran off easily, but Becky was hysterical, so I cried all the way to Starbucks. I got a text from the babysitter that she was doing fine about 15 minutes later, and I was able to relax and actually get some work done. I know I need space for my children, space to be me, space to be creative, to breathe, to plan and work on my own spiritual walk. This is healthy. This is good. I know this, yet leaving my kids with someone else is so hard. I don't understand it. Why do I feel like such a bad mom for hiring a babysitter once a month? I mean, I would never judge another mother like that. I need to give myself the same kind of grace I extend to others. It isn't wrong to have space for my kids. I'm not a bad mom for having an hour alone. It's just my anxiety, my stress, and my own unhealthy desires to meet all of my kids' needs that trigger these feelings. I can't even meet all my own needs, much less my kids. I shouldn't even be trying to carry the weight of being all for my children. Only God can meet my own needs. Only God can fulfill me. Only God can fulfill my children, and I need to give myself permission to step back and work on my own dreams. I have found I have this problem of letting motherhood be all-consuming. I let it completely overwhelm my role as wife and my identity as my own entity because I worry so much that if I slack in one little area in regards to my children, I will ruin them and start a cycle of abuse that will cause them to have miserable lives. Instead, I need to show them how a healthy adult handles relationships, and that is not accomplished by letting my title of mother obscure all my other titles, but letting mother bloom in its time and place like a garden of beautiful truths. This is easier said than done. So today, I'm giving myself permission to step away, to have space for my children when I need it, not as a reaction to being overwhelmed and burnt out, but as a right, as a repose, so that I too can grow and find peace and return to motherhood invigorated.